Insta video thing.
Oh yeah. I still can't believe Kayla did that. You didn't tell me. That was so funny.
That's your portfolio.
Yeah, I know, right? All right, guys. So today, what we are starting off with, we have 4 sets every 3 minutes, 12 sumo deadlifts, and then 5 per side of a dead bug. For the sumo deadlifts, if we have barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell, bands, does not really matter to me. If you have nothing, I can show you ways to do deadlifts without anything either. So we'll go over some good options for you guys there. If weight-wise, you don't have anything that's challenging enough where the 12 will be that hard for you, you can either tempo it out to slow the movement down a little bit more. You can increase the reps anywhere to like 15, 20, even max like 30 reps. In terms of the timing, we should have more than enough time to keep that under control and still get some decent volume in. So if you have lighter weights, we can tempo it out or add volume. For the dead bugs, nothing too crazy. We'll just kind of go over how to hopefully really feel this one in the core itself as you're going through. You'll have 3 full minutes to do this. So you're getting still about a full minute or so of rest in between each set. And then once we are done that, we are into 2 8-minute AMRAPs today of a couple cool movements that we don't necessarily get to see in Metcons. This one is definitely a different stimulus. You won't necessarily get your heart rate crazy high. It'll be more that these movements start to burn out on you a little bit. So weight wise won't be heavy. The goal is just to hopefully focus on the quality of these movements. For the first 8 minutes, we're going to be going for 10 per side, single leg elevated glute bridges. I will show you what that looks like. Then you're going to do 10 leg elevated sit-ups. I will also show you what that looks like. You go back and forth for 8 minutes. Then you get to rest 2 quick minutes. And then we're into another 8 minutes of 10 tricep dips, which is just like a bench dip or box dip or whatever you have. If you don't want to do that, I have some other variations you can do for triceps as well. 10 bicep curls, 10 bent over flies, which we'll talk about and go over some variations, and then 5 per side of these side plank snatches, which there's a little video after that I will show you. We'll talk about that one too, and we'll find some good variations for you guys, just depending on your weights and what you have and what you can do. Most people this morning have been getting anywhere from like 3 to 4-ish rounds for both of these AMRAPs. But any questions or concerns right out of the gate here? Again, if you don't know what a movement is, don't stress. I will go over them all. If there's anything you're real concerned with now, let me know. Cool. Okay, I think it looks like okay. So let's just hop into this warm up here. So nothing crazy to start. We're going to go for 10 either goblet squats or air squats. Does not matter to me. Just kind of get the blood flowing a little bit. So if you have a light dumbbell and want to hold it in a goblet position, great. If you'd rather just go for air squats, also cool. But we'll just go for 10 light reps whenever you are ready. Weight in the heels, knees driving out, chest staying high. Stuff. Next one, hip airplanes. So what you're doing here, coming onto all fours, you're going to have shoulder over wrist, hip over knee, core stays nice and tight. You're going to have one leg stay out, and then all you're going to try to do is almost drop that hip down to the floor, come back to a starting position, drop the hip down, come back to starting. Where you should hopefully feel this one is in the hip flexor and glute of the side that is doing the tilting. It's kind of a strange one, so don't worry about having like a massive motion as you're going through this. Just kind of do what you can to keep that leg straight. Let the hip tilt down to the side and then come back up to that starting position. So 5 on one side, 5 on the other. When you guys are done that, you can stay on the floor still. Oh, Laura, there she. We were guessing 12:15. You're a little early, actually. You have some time still.
I still have to like make lunch for Lorenzo.
Okay, you're okay. Yeah. We're just doing the warm up now.
In 12:15. It's fine.
When you guys are on those airplanes, next one, just flipping onto your back, pulling the heels in, driving through the heels, hips come up to the sky, control back down, just going for 10 glute bridges.
Laura, what happened to the McDonald's?
I don't think she's there
Where'd she go?
to make lunch. Oh, she's there.
What happened to
I didn't go to McDonald's because I'm like, fuck that, I can make my own nuggets.
Oh my God, it's because it's convenient.
Well, my air fryer is also convenient, so it's fine.
Your what?
My air fryer?
Oh, is that what you're gonna do?
Man, you sound like you're underwater.
Me? I'm using my AirPods.
Oh, well, I can see
Does
that,
it,
but
does it still?
yeah. I mean, it's not the end of the
Why?
world. I don't know. Technology.
Maybe because
You're asking the wrong person. I don't know anything about technology.
I'm drowning.
Maybe. Last one on all fours, same starting position as that airplane. We're just gonna go for opposite arm and leg out, control back in, come to the other side, control back. Going for 10 per side, so 20 total of the bird dogs. Again, just remember with these, don't get caught up in how high the leg is going. Focus more on kicking the heel back to the wall behind you and kind of really squeezing through the glute as you're going through this one. So 10 per side, 20 total reps.
Does this look like a Nunna sweater?
I can't tell from here. No, it looks like a Lululemon sweater from here.
Nice, actually, right?
It's quilted. Where's it from?
So fresh.
Oh, wow.
No, it just came in the mail right now.
Don't you have a Joe Fresh like 2 seconds from your house?
Yeah, but
Convenience. Beauty. So again, I know this warm-up is pretty short. If there's anything you want to be adding in as I go over this sumo deadlift and the dead bug, by all means, you can kind of add in some extra stuff as we're going through. But what we're going to do now, I'm just going to quickly go over this sumo deadlift. So for anybody using a barbell, basically everything is exact same, other than that you're holding the bar about thumbs distance apart, maybe a little bit wider, and then hands are inside the legs. For anybody else using dumbbells or kettlebells or even a band, I can show you. This is more what it'll look like here. So basically the main thing with our sumo deadlift today is that we're focusing on keeping a nice flat the back still, but then also making sure we're loading up our hamstring and glutes a little bit more. So in a regular deadlift, we're going to be kind of more in this position. In our sumo deadlifts, our feet are coming outside of shoulder width apart. And then yes, you are getting into slightly more of a squatted position, but you're still thinking keeping hips up to where you feel tension in the hamstring and glute as we're going through. So not only are you thinking driving knees out, you're also thinking about twisting out from the hip and actually feeling your butt turn on. So with the kettlebell, for example here, feet are outside of shoulder width apart. We're getting nice flat back, knees and hips are out. We squeeze through the glutes, come to a full stance. And then once we're up, we initiate by sending the hips back first like we would in a regular deadlift. As we get to about knee height, that's when we then let the knees drop down. You can almost think about knees staying over top of your ankles through that whole range of motion. So hips come back, controlling down, should always feel tension through the back of the leg. If we have dumbbells, holding like so, you would still start in that wider stance. You would let yourself come as low as you can while those dumbbells touch, feel the hamstrings and glutes turn on, squeeze the butt, comes to that full extension, and then come back down. If you only have one dumbbell, I would hold on to it like so. And then again, literally exact same thing. Just now we're holding on to one dumbbell. And then again, for anybody with a barbell, you're doing the exact same thing. Just keeping that bar about an inch away from the body. Hands are inside the legs. And then from there, you're making sure that when you get that big squeeze up top, you then reverse, keep that bar close, and then come back down to the floor. So that is our sumo deadlift. For the dead bugs, if you're someone that finds these easy, you might be doing them wrong. What you want to be focusing on here is keeping rib tuck to hip, core staying tight. When you're laying on your back, Legs are bent at about 90 degrees. The lower back is flat to the floor, so we're not in this kind of arch position where you get your hands under. You're keeping core locked in. Arms are reached up. Opposite arm and leg come out. Control back up. Come to the other side. Control back. 5 per side, 10 total. If when you release your leg out, this happens, where you start to arch to the back, what you're going to do is just keep the leg more bent. The more bend in the knee you have, the easier it is. The main goal is that you're really squeezing through the core and making sure that you're not having that like arching motion happen where you're losing lower back into the floor. So what we'll do now, we'll take about 5-6 minutes here, warm up the deadlift a little bit, test out the dead bug. Any questions, let me know. If you are someone that has weights available and you can actually climb in weight as you're going, awesome. If you only have light weights, again, don't be afraid to go for like 15, 20, even high end 30 reps, depending on how light your weight is. You realistically have the time in the 3 minutes to get those deadlifts in and those dead bugs all in that 3-minute window. So take some time, test it out. Any questions, let me know. I will help you guys out. But we'll officially get our strength component rocking in 5 minutes. Holy Trudy, you look friggin' massive with all those weights on there. And again, for everybody, sumo stance just means something a little bit wider than normal. So anywhere from, I would say, shoulders to even just outside of that. By no means are you getting into like a full split position. You still should be able to feel yourself driving your knees and hips out. If you feel like you can't actually engage through your glutes, you might be a little bit too wide. So don't feel you have to get crazy wide. Just think a good rule is like just outside of shoulder width apart. Clusters.
Ready, Mary?
I'm ready.
Okay. 10 seconds.
Have fun.
Thanks.
3, 2, 1.
Diane, go a half step in for me with your feet. Yeah, there. No, yeah, good. Still got a good like 3 minutes for everyone here. So we got some time to still be warming up those deadlifts, testing out the dead bugs. Every 3 minutes for 4 sets. I'm pretty sure I said it, but I can't remember. For anybody too, if your weights aren't crazy heavy, and you want to make it a bit tougher for yourself, just tempoing it out is also a good option, meaning going for like 3 to 5 seconds on the way down. Just be a lot more time under tension, which should make it harder for you, even if the weights are lighter.
Quick question for you.
Yeah.
Apple Watch question. Should I do like strength training for all of this, like even for the Metcon today, since it's not really like, I don't know.
That's not a bad idea. I would say that's not a bad idea because, yeah, like, again, it's a different stimulus Metcon where, like, yeah, the heart rate won't get crazy high. You'll most likely be more in like a strength base pace, if that makes sense. So yeah, like that wouldn't be a bad option for sure.
I just don't like, I don't know. I don't know that cross training is, I don't know, maybe.
The only I would say is anytime, Nicole, I feel like I'm like not 100% sure. I always just go cross train because I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, universal, I guess, which is kind of the way to look at it. So if you're not sure, I think like, because what's good usually with all of the stuff we do here, cross train wise, is that the heart rate's always slightly elevated. So it'll be a good kind of reader of that kind of thing. So I think cross train is always a safe one for the most part.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries. So I'll say just about another minute here. Any questions, concerns? Let me know.
Is this 12? We have to do 12 deadlifts?
Yeah, and you have enough like weight where you should be good to keep it at 12, Diane. But if it feels easy and you don't want to add more, just slow the downward motion more. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Just check my my width, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think for the most part, it looks like we're pretty much getting there, set and ready to go. Yeah, that's better, Diane, width-wise. So just as a reminder, what we got going on here, 3-minute window. You're going to do your 12 sumo deadlifts, take a nice deep breath, then going into your 5 per side, so 10 total of your dead bugs. With the sumo deadlifts, again, if you're not going crazy heavy or you don't have the weights available for that, 2 ways to make it a bit tougher is either slow the movement down, so a bit slower on the way down, or adding more reps in. So again, going for like 15, 20, 30 on the highest end, I would go of a light sumo deadlift just to get more volume. And then again, with the dead bugs, even though it's only 10 total, still should be somewhat challenging for you. So if it's feeling easy, really focus on almost over exaggerating, squeezing your core, really driving lower back into the floor. And then the same kind of deal where you can tempo it out, where you go really slow on the way out, really slow on the way back in. That will make it harder for that time under tension. Most people this morning have been finishing all of this off in like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. So you're going to get anywhere from a minute and a half to a minute of rest kind of deal, just depending on how fast you're moving through it. So does anybody have any last minute questions with this one, or we think everyone is good to go?
Did I miss the strength portion?
No, we're just starting that now.
Lorenzo had a big surprise in his pants.
Oh, lucky you. All right, everyone. Let's start this bad boy off here. First set in 10 seconds. So again, you have 3 full minutes, lots of time for this one. Make these reps count. 3, 2, 1, go for it. So again, your main goals with this sumo deadlift, feet a little bit wider, hips and knees driving out, nice flat back, and then just keeping that bar as close to the body as you can as you go through this. You're still thinking hinging at the hips on the way down, but once you pass your knee, that's when you kind of let yourself drop straight down versus hips going back. You should always hopefully feel tension through the back of the leg and your butt. If you're not, focus on maybe having yourself turn out from your hips either more, or think keep the hips driving back a bit more as you're coming down to the ground. Then again, once you're done those deadlifts, take a nice deep breath. You're into your dead bugs. Again, don't actually look like an actual dead bug here. You're not flailing around. Try to slow it down. Feel yourself. Keep that core locked and engaged. Smooth and steady.
I don't understand like the like what is this supposed to, were you supposed to feel something?
Your core. If you don't, you're not squeezing hard enough. Because I can feel, when I do it, I feel it.
What am I supposed to squeeze, Ernie?
Your stomach. Okay, lay back on your back for me. Okay, put your legs up to 90 degrees. Yeah, reach up to the sky. Now, what I want you to do is like a crunch in a sense to start. So lift your shoulders off the floor a little bit for me. Now hold that position and let your arms and leg go out while not letting yourself lose that engaged core, and then come back, pause for a second there. Now go the other side. So you can almost make it harder by like having yourself stay in that crunch position as you're going. Does that make it any tougher? Okay.
Oh,
Nice job, Mary.
why does my back crack so much?
Like you feel, so this is second set whenever you guys are ready. Are you feeling like a popping almost? So when you have that happen, you try, I think it's like you almost like not disengaging, but like you're losing it a little bit. So try to, like, if you feel like that's going to happen, try to tuck back in a bit more. So it could be that you're, when you're in, is it happening near the end range?
Yeah.
So keep your leg bent a little bit more and see if that takes it away.
Okay.
Nice job, everybody. Nice, Wendy. It still did it. So yeah, don't straighten your leg so much, Laura. So in the end, like let your leg bend more like a 90 degree, you know what I mean? So hold your leg bent and then just drop the heel to the floor.
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. Cause yeah, that I think that's just you like disengaging slightly.
Oh, it's like at my hip or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just,
That's 10 minutes, Mary.
that's just old lady syndrome. Oh.
Good stuff. 2 down, 2 to go. Everyone's looking great on the deadlifts. Dead bug, same thing. Again, if you're feeling like you're not feeling the dead bug that much, like I was saying to Laura, don't be afraid to kind of almost in a sense do a slight crunch to start. So you're holding shoulders off the floor a little bit more. And then from there, just trying to make yourself hold that position as you're going through those dead bugs. So this will be set number 3 coming up. 3 of 4. If you're ready. Third set. Diane, now go a half step out, a little bit wider. Yeah, that's good. Nice, Craig.
It's not even heavy.
How much weight? I know, but I would say, how many reps are you doing?
12?
No, you can go like 20, 30.
Well, okay. I'm gonna like pick up my sofa or some shit.
Yeah, you could almost do that.
Yeah.
Go get Lorenzo or something. Put him on top of the dumbbell.
He's lighter than this.
No, but as I'm saying, add him to the dumbbell. He sits on top of it.
Think that's safe?
No, but
Who cares,
I'm the
right?
fun uncle, remember?
Who cares? I'm the funkle.
Yeah. I want to play mini sticks so bad.
Oh my god. Buy them for his birthday and then you can come over and play them.
All right, done. So we still got 45 seconds to rest here, but the next one is your last set already. So totally up to you if you either want to take a few extra seconds at the beginning, or if you want to do your deadlifts, take a little bit longer before you go into the dead bugs. You have that opportunity to play around that time. You have a full 3 minutes here. Get this last set in. Ten seconds into your final set. Whenever you're ready. Last set of deadlifts and dead bugs.
You eating? Are you eating? No, you're not. I'm gonna turn that TV off. Not nice, honey. Oh, oops. I'm off mute.
It's okay, Laura. We just started. You're good. It's the last set, anyways. You have the full 3 minutes. Nice, Trudy.
Jenny, are we at 15 or 12?
12.
Got it. Thanks.
What are they doing?
It's in the chat. It's like a 21, 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3. Sluster, weighted sit up, plank toe tap.
Nice.
So again, for those of you still going, still got a full minute to get these last dead bugs in. Thanks, everyone. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna go over all the movements for the Metcon. I'm literally gonna go through pretty much all of them, and then at the end of it, if you want to ask any questions or have me go over it again or watch you do them, then by all means ask me. So if you want, come on over to the screen, make sure you can see me. If I pin myself, it just shows me, right? Everyone else goes away. Because that's what I'm going to do so you guys can see.
You have to take off the workout.
Sorry?
You have to take off that screen. The
Oh, I have
workout
to-
screen.
I have to shop.
Or else,
Okay.
so that you're bigger.
All right.
And then you can put it back after.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Diane. So, first one. Where am I here? Single leg elevated glute bridge. Pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Hopefully everyone will be able to see me here. So what we're gonna do for this. Either a bench, a box, a chair, a stair, anything you have that's slightly elevated. If you want to try this, this is going to be the best way to go off of this one. It's a lot harder. It's a lot more hamstring. If you feel like you're going to either tear your hamstring or you're going to cramp your hamstring, obviously don't do it. I'll show you variations of it. But ideally what it is, with your feet on the bench, bent at roughly 90-ish degrees. Other leg is going to be out. You can have it bent or straight. Doesn't really matter to me. Hands are off to the side, core is tight. You're driving to the heels, hip come up, control back down, hips come up, control down. You would go 10 on one leg and then 10 on the other. Obviously, if you feel like you can't do it, or again, like I was saying, you feel like it's only hamstring and you're not feeling it in your butt at all either, another good option is literally just laying on the floor, leg is out off to the side, hips come up, control back down, and you would do 10 of those laying on the floor. So ideally elevated, but you can totally do regular single leg hip bridges if need be. The 10 leg elevated sit-ups, again, is literally exactly what it sounds like, where you're going to have your feet up on the bench. Closer in you go, the harder it is to sit up. A little bit further back you go, the little bit easier it is. Hands and shoulders hit the floor. You sit all the way up, control back down, sit up. You would go for 10 of those. Again, if it's too much for you to have your feet elevated, just go to a regular sit-up. That is more than enough. And again, it'll keep you moving through. I would rather you keep yourself moving for the 8 minutes than making it too hard for you and you're just sitting around for most of the workout. For the second one, our tricep dip, literally just doing a bench dip. So again, bench, chair, whatever it is that you have, straighter the legs are, the harder it is, more of a bend, the easier it is. You're going to drop down as low as you can, ideally having shoulder kind of get to about elbow height, straighten the arms fully back out, control down, come back up, going for the 10 reps. You're avoiding this motion. So you don't want to have your back come away from the bench. You're trying to keep it as close to that bench or box as you can as you're going through. Bench dip, done. Bicep curl. What you're thinking with these, couple options here, because again, if you don't have the lightest weights in the world, it may be challenging to do this one. So if you have one dumbbell, bands, or a light set of dumbbells, I'll show you variations for all of them. In a perfect world, what it would be, dumbbells are off to the side, elbows are locked in, you're curling up, controlling back down, going for 10 reps. Usually, big issues that we see is that people get tired and they start doing this motion, so you don't want to have a hip involved in this. You're also trying to make sure that you only come as high as you can while keeping your elbow locked to the side. I don't need you to do this where you lift the elbow up to try to get higher up in your curl. You're only coming as high as you can while keeping those elbows locked to the side. If you'd rather do a hammer curl, that's also totally cool with me. If you only have one heavier dumbbell, hold it like so, hold it out in front, curl up, control down, up, down. If you have bands, only difference, you step into the band, grab on, curl up, back down. You would do that for the 10. What was our other movement? Oh yeah, bent over flies. So this one again is one of those ones where you're only going to probably be using like anywhere from 5 to maybe like 10 pounds max. So if you don't have those, I'll show you some variations. But ideally with your 2 lighter dumbbells, you're hinged forward, shoulders are down and back, nice flat back, lift up to the side, control back down, lift up, control down. Couple big issues. Again, we'll see here if the weights are too heavy. It starts to turn into like a full body motion, or we kind of get into like a rounded position in the end range. If either of those are happening for you and you can't do at least 5 and 5, another good option is to use a band hinging forward, and then it's literally the exact same motion, just now we're using a band. If you don't have any of that, you're just going to do T raises. Palms forward, shoulders down, lifting up, controlling down. Since it's unweighted, you're just going to slow the movement down a little bit and really try to squeeze here, your lower traps. You're really trying to pull shoulders down and feel it more in your lower traps. Last, I'm not demoing this one because I'm already out of breath. So the snatch side plank thing. Hopefully you can see my screen. This bad boy. So what it sounds like, or what it is exactly what it sounds like, you're in a side plank position and you're doing a snatching motion. So in your side plank with your dumbbell, you're coming up overhead, controlling back down with it, coming up, controlling down. Now, same thing. This is a super challenging motion. So a couple ways we can scale this one down. A, you bend that bottom leg so you keep the knee on the floor. So like a modified side plank version, that would be one scale down option. Option 2, going a little bit wider with your feet. Option 3, getting rid of the weight completely and then just doing like a side plank reach and twist. So you can definitely test this out. The goal with the side plank, if you can see here, he's not coming out straight with his arm. He's literally pulling it up across his body. So he's like pulling across versus arm going straight. If you keep your arm straight out as you're doing this, it's going to be way harder. So keep it as close as you can as you're pulling up. So I know I just threw a ton of motions at you. So what I want you guys to do now, we still have a good like 4 minutes or so here. Just test out your single leg glute bridges, your elevated sit-ups, tricep dip, bicep curl, bent over flies. Basically try just each movement for a couple reps. Make sure it's feeling good. And then if there are any more questions or concerns, or you want me to help modify anything out, let me know. I will totally help you out and make sure you're good to go.
Can I use my box instead of a bench? Because I don't have a bench.
Yeah, for the dips, totally.
At 20, right?
Yes.
And for the glute bridge.
Yeah, you should be fine with that too. Yeah. And the elevated sit-up.
I can't do an elevated sit-up.
Why?
I can't get up. I
You
can't get
go-
up.
Scoot how close were you to the whatever you were using? You want to, so if you're close to 90 degrees, it's going to be harder. If you go a little bit further away, it'll be a bit easier. So try that first. And then if it's still too hard, then
Oh my God. Yeah, okay, fine.
I'll say test it out. Like again, this is for everybody too. If you want to start elevated for all of these and then you start to die off, again, don't be afraid to drop off of it, because I would rather you keep moving than to continue to try to go elevated and then be sitting there because you want to try to go elevated.
You really feel the difference though with elevated sit-ups.
Totally, right?
That's cool.
It's keeping you more like engaged, I think, to the core the whole time.
Okay, so the elevated sit-ups
Yeah.
are like not gonna work for me.
Okay, so yeah.
Like I can do them, but like to do 10 would take me like so long, and my feet come off of the bench. Like I can't keep my feet on the bench.
So I would go just a regular sit-up then, Nicole, for you. Or if you want to make it a touch harder, you said you have like a 15-pound plate.
Yeah.
You could almost do like a weighted sit-up with that, so like where you have the weight come behind you and then come back up with it. Because I don't think you'd have to anchor your feet if you want to make it a touch harder. Or again, just regular sit-ups and try to get more volume.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So we'll still say about another minute or two. So again, any questions, clarifications?
What are bicep dips?
Pardon me?
Tricep dips?
Oh, I thought you said bicep dips. I'm like, did I miss one? Tricep dips are the box dips.
Cool. Tricep curls.
Tricep, no, we have bicep curls. You're mixing the two up.
She's mixing it up.
Screen is so freaking small. I'm like,
Open your mind.
Bicep curls and tricep dips.
yeah, I have two.
The tricep dips is the one that you do on the bench in your corner, in your front. Remember when we were doing the partner WOD the other day?
Yeah, now I'm
That one.
box.
Yeah, you use your
Well,
box, and then
same
12 and a half will be more than enough, Laura, for the curls.
And then how about for the side plank snatches?
Yeah, I think you should be okay there too. Do you have a 20?
It's 20. I have the 20 kettlebell.
You can try. It's going to be awkward with the kettlebell because you're going to have to then transition it.
No.
So just use the 12 and a half. You should be fine because I would rather you do that and get more volume in than going heavier and slowing down. Yeah, but don't pause at the chest. Think one fluid motion. Yeah.
Yeah, the 12 is more than enough.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. So again, let's just go over this first one here. We're going to have a quick 2 minutes to talk about the second one after. If anyone does need help, though, last minute here with any of the movements, just shout yourself out. But again, what we got going on for this first 8 minutes, we're going for 10 per side single leg elevated glute bridges. So 20 total reps. Again, if the elevation is too much for you, just do a single leg off the floor. Will be just as good for you if that elevation is too hard. Then we're going into 10 leg elevated sit-ups. Same thing. If it's too hard keeping legs up on the box, drop them down to the floor and just go for 10 regular sit-ups. The nice thing is with this one, you're spending 8 minutes laying down on the floor. So that's kind of nice. But again, this is different stimulus for this workout. You'll never get a crazy high heart rate. It'll be more of the movements burning out on you. So just focus on keeping quality in check and doing what you can to keep yourself moving for the full 8 minutes. What do we think though? Everybody set here? Just give me a little thumbs up if you are.
We're gonna go when you go, but my timer's just a running clock.
Okay. Are you hopping in for this one?
Nope.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody. First 8 minutes, 10 per side of the hip bridges, 10 sit-ups in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go for it. 10 per leg. Your main goal, core tight, just trying to get your hips as high as you can. Don't feel you have to get crazy high if you feel like you're arching through the back. Other thing, obviously, I should mention here for you guys, 8 minutes is a fairly long time for just 2 movements. So again, once you've done one movement, take a deep breath, get set, go into the next one, find a good smooth pace. You'll burn out faster than you think, especially with 2 movements that we don't do a ton of. Also, just a reminder with the sit-ups, the closer into the box you get, the harder it becomes. A little bit further back should get a touch easier for you.
When you're doing the sit-up, should you reach for like the middle between your legs?
That'd probably be the easiest. Or if you keep them like whatever, like hip width apart, just reach up towards like your toes kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, if you go a little bit wider, Laura, going in between would probably be the easiest.
Okay.
So again, we're still pretty early on here. We still got 5 minutes to go. So if you feel like you're dying off already, just give yourself a little extra second rest before you go into that next movement. Good job, everybody. 3 more minutes to go still. That's it. 2 to go. Nice job, everybody. Final minute here. Again, don't necessarily worry about speeding up. Focus on the quality of this movement here. Last minute, just getting as far as you can. 20 seconds. Ten. 3, 2, 1. Rest it out. Great job. So, quick 2-minute rest here. Then we are into our next 8 minutes of our 10 tricep dips, our 10 bicep curls, 10 reverse flies, and then 5 per side of that side plank snatch. So quick 2 minutes, catch your breath. Any questions with this last one? Let me know quickly here, but you got a minute and a half to rest. One minute. Tricep, bicep, shoulder snatch. 10, 10, 10, 10. Remember with the dips, you want to focus on keeping your arms locked in the end range. So if you start to lose that, bring your heels in more. For the bicep curl, you're trying to keep those elbows locked, have that motion come just from the lower half of the arm. For the reverse fly, keeping those shoulders down, not getting into this type of motion. And then for that snatch, just making sure you're keeping that plank in check. Don't let yourself slip off too much with that one. 8 more minutes and you guys are done. We're going in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Final 8 minutes. 10 dips. Remember to keep that back nice and close to your box, your bench, whatever it is you're using. Into 10 curls.
Jenny, wasn't it 5 rounds?
Yeah, I have one left.
Once you're done your curls, into those bent over flies. I think I forgot to mention too, for the flies, if you feel like you're too heavy, let the arms bend a little bit in the fly. It'll make it a touch easier. If you're going banded though, keep those arms fully locked. Dumbbell wise, you're ideally also going fully locked, but if it's too heavy, a slight bend is fine. And then for those side plank snatches, 5 on one side, 5 on the other. So guys, remember this one. Heart rate won't get crazy, crazy high. It's more the movements that'll start to burn out on you. So don't get frustrated with it. Take a quick deep breath. Focus on the quality still. Making sure you're feeling it in the target zones. Triceps, biceps, shoulders, and then hopefully core a bit with that snatch.
My arms are fried from yesterday, so I'm actually in so much pain right now. Oh,
Got a big pump on.
no, and that plank snatches are like crazy hard.
Right? I know they're super tough. Nice job, Mary. Way to go, Jenny. Done.
Haven't
Nice
done
work,
one like
everybody. 4 minutes down, 4 to go here, halfway. Great job, everybody. 2.5 minutes to go here. Kind of right in that last stretch. Same kind of deal. Don't necessarily worry about speeding it up. Just making sure you're focusing on the quality of these movements for these last few minutes. Maybe sneaking out one more full round if you can.
It's interesting to watch in silence because they probably all have music going.
I know, yeah. That's all I do, Jen. Just always me in silence for an hour.
Yeah.
Nice job, everybody. Final minute here.
You guys are getting your pump on.
I would say they should do this on a Friday pump.
Yeah.
But there's no bars to go to now, so that's why they don't need it on a Friday. "30 seconds. That's it, everybody. Couple more reps if you can here. 10. 3, 2, 1, time. Nice job, everybody. Easy peasy. Oh, Laura finished the workout. How was that? How's everyone's arms? Arms fried. Good luck lifting anything later today or washing your hair after.
Oh my God, that's so hard.
Takes me forever to do my hair.
Can you guys flex so I can take a screenshot?
Me
Do
too.
it.
I didn't do anything.
Wait, I have to do my good arm.
You're good arm. I'm wearing long sleeves. You can't even tell anything.
Flex anyway.
I'll
Go.
do this.
Craig, do it. Diane, flex.
She's like, no.
I know, yeah, she's not having it.
Hold it.
This hurts.
Okay.
After all that arm. she's like,
Why? I didn't like that one.
Great workout, guys. Thanks a lot.
Good job today,
Bye.
Craig.
Everyone have a great day.
Hi,
Yes,
Craig.
you too.
Hi, Craig.
Thanks, Jenny.
Thank you.
This is Craig a long time.
Loved it.
Was that snatch the hardest part?
Yes. The flies too.
Yeah, the flies are hard too.
I don't do flies often, so it's
Yeah,
like.
those flies. Yeah, those are tough. Tough.
Well, yesterday I did like over 50 push-ups, like real good ones.
What was this? From the workout we did in class?
I did my own.
Okay, I was gonna say I don't remember. Oh, yesterday was all core in the class.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Arms are
Nice to see you, Trudy.
Good to see you too. Good to see everyone.
It's so good to see you.
Not Ernie.
Oh, no one cares
It's
about me.
always good to see Ernie.
Too much now. I'm doing too many classes here.
not special.
Good to
Like,
see you.
Yeah, I know.
I went.
Bye, Wendy. Good job today.
Thanks, everybody. Jenny, you're the best.
Harry, you're looking hot these days, man.
Man, I want your shoulders.
I hate you for that stomach any day.
I'm blushing. That was Yaja style.
Did
It
you
was
make that?
really good. The
Right.
second part was
Anything with
challenging.
clusters is her.
Can I do that at 4 o'clock?
Yeah. You know,
What
way
did you
back
do?
when,
Yes.
way back
What?
when on Instagram, I saw this girl doing a thruster and I sent it to her. And I was like, why did I do that?
Oh, I thought she made it up.
She
That's
probably
what I
already had
do.
it like back pocketed. Probably just reminded her of like the move.
Cluster is what? A snatch into a lunge into a cluster?
Snatch, thruster,
Thruster
overhead lunge.
lunges.
It's a slutty thruster. That's what I call it.
Can you
Alright,
send
guys.
that workout, Jenny, when you get a chance?
Yeah, I put it in the. Oh no, I didn't.
No,
I'll
she's
put
not
it
in it. I'll send it to you.
I'm not
I'll
in
forward
what?
it to her.
I'm not in what?
So Mary, Jenny, and I did a workout yesterday, so it's in that thing.
Laura.
Right, me and Ernie have our own group, and Nicole and Trudy too.
No, I called
I'll-
Trudy and Nicole.
No, I have Trudy.
You can have Ernie.
Oh,
I'll take Trudy.
Aw.
Last pick in gym class, Ernesto.
I sent
Ernie
topless
feels
pics in my
left
group.
out.
What?
Okay, you can join.
That doesn't happen often, Ernie, does it?
No, I don't. Oh, well. I guess I can work out now.
What are you gonna do?
Let's see. 5 rounds, 40 double unders, 10 dumbbell hang cleans, 10 dumbbell push press. Then against the 5-minute clock, 150 shuttle run, more double unders, max effort toes to bar, and then hip bridges, dumbbell stuff, plank holds, and then more shoulders, more bands.
It's
Lots-
Invictus.
Yeah.
How are you gonna do toast-a bar?
I have a little hanging station in our storage room.
Oh, are you nervous?
No.
Is
I don't
it,
get
it's not
nervous.
like a doorway one, right?
No. It's like my dad built it.
Okay.
He's pretty legit. I trust him. So
That's cool.
yeah.
And you're doing
cute.
double enders with your golf balls on a string?
Nope, just me pretending, just doing this.
Yeah, you can do 1,000 of them, right?
I need some what's it called? Maracas, and I'll just shake those as I'm doing them.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Oh, that's Laura, can I borrow you?
You better take a picture of that one.
Yeah.
Holy,
Okay.
you better.
We want the video, Ernie.
I have this mental image now.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Me and you, Jenny.
It sucks. There's no room for double unders under here or down here, but it's all right.
You
Sorry.
have to come to our basement, Ernie. It's over 9 feet.
Oh, frig, Trudy. Yes, for sure I should. I need
That's
that.
why we bought this house for the basement.
That's your basement, Trudy? What else do you have there? What is that with what are the rings hanging off of?
Grant built a chin-up bar. Can you see?
Oh, it is.
Oh,
Wow, that's a high ceiling.
I know.
love my
See?
basement.
Yeah,
Shit.
we
Oh,
bought it
that's
because the kids could go crazy down here and play mini sticks all day.
Yes, 26.
Imagine like 1,000 double unders for time, but with your maracas.
Hey, never mind. I follow this guy. I competed against him a couple times. He did 1,000 double unders unbroken, he said.
Come
Yeah,
on.
that was on Guinness record.
Was it a Guinness record? I
Yeah,
don't know.
it was.
I think or maybe he videotaped it. I don't know if he actually did it, but
No, it was
I've done. Mary, how many did I do? 300?
300. 300. And one last one, triple under.
Yeah.
Brag about that.
I can do
Triple
50.
under with your maracas.
Yeah, there we go. I can do 15 triple unders in a row, so that could be something. Maybe that's
Just
a
let me
record.
know, okay? I'll have to ask Lorenzo first, but you
All
can
right,
go.
guys.
Hey, hold on. I have four. I have four in my garage. I pretend to.
Okay, I know
Yeah.
what the warm up is tomorrow.
Here.
Yeah. I have to find some.
I have four.
Why do you have those?
I don't know. Don't ask.
She's a partier.
That's
Go
funny,
do them right now, Mary. Skip with them. Hold them with your skipping rope. No, I actually I want to hear it.
That's what I'm
Are you
gonna
gonna
do.
do it?
When we drink together next time.
Yeah, that's like in freaking a year or two.
See you in a year. Ernie's gonna be so good at them by then.
Oh yeah, that's all I'm gonna be doing now. Just practicing that.
Party trip.
Next year, Christmas
When is
with
the
Santa
lockdown
hat.
over?
What?
When is the lockdown over?
I don't even
Never.
know. It's
Even
gonna
when
go-
it is
February.
not gonna be.
February 10th.
Wasn't there a day, like an actual day?
That's for
February 10th.
school.
February 10th. Perfect. Just before my birthday.
Yes, we're gonna celebrate Laura's birthday.
5 at a time outside.
There we go. Can we have different sections for 5 different people, and then it gets spread out to?
Yeah, so the people that I'm kind of friends with get like the 1 to 2 time slot, and then there's like a 2 to 5. Jenny already called the cake time slot, or was it Jenny or who else? Somebody called that they wanted to be there just for cake.
Oh,
I'm
probably.
gonna do the whole day. You know
I
that.
want to be there for the dinner portion.
You want to be there for dinner? Okay, so everyone called their time slot, and then we'll make it work.
No, Mary and I said all day. So
You can't.
we
You're taking
get,
up.
Good.
we get
Don't
a
change
slot all
that.
day. Huh?
I reserve that day. I put Laura's day.
What?
I put Laura's day. Don't change that. It's gonna be a full day thing.
I didn't change. What did I change? What are you saying?
I told Laura I don't change that. I'm not getting a time slot.
There's no time slot. She wants the whole day. She wants.
All right, guys.
That's what I
gotta go.
said too.
Bye,
They're
Jenny.
boring.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Jenny.
Bye,
Thank
Jenny.
you.
See ya. Good job, Mary.
Okay. Are we going to? Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Trudy. It was nice meeting you.
Mary, where do
See
you?
ya.
Bye,
See you
guys.
again.
See you,
Mary,
Nicole.
what are you
Bye.
Mary, what are you drinking?
drinking milk?
My protein shake
Oh.
with.
Oh, you're making one.
I'm making one. I didn't have milk, so I had to bring it out from the garage.
Oh, Laura, I finally put that sample collagen in one of my drinks.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember. I think I put it in a shake.
Honestly,
I don't remember
this
what
one
I
is
did.
the best one. It doesn't have any taste, and it's really
Okay, give
good.
me some.
I'll
me
give you
some.
some.
Just
Try
go
it.
buy it. Like the fuck.
No, I don't want to.
Ernie,
And yes, I was working out. I was on the side. Thank you
Ernie.
very much.
Ernie, how's your moisturizer?
You tell me. I still have fucking wrinkles. It looks better though today, kinda.
Wait a minute, you got moisturizer?
Yeah, man. I'm fucking around.
It's about time.
No, it's
Thank you.
When was your birthday, Ernie? April? When was it?
April 15th.
April 15th. I'm gonna give you Botox.
Oh, wow. Lucky me.
Whoa! What about me?
Nope,
Laura's
too bad.
taking me. You said I need an X amount of units, so you and Laura have to share mine.
I already told you I'm gonna get you one, but you didn't follow up. I said, come
What do
over,
you
I'll get
mean?
you Botox.
That's so weird that someone's gonna come to your house to put stuff in my face.
Listen,
though.
I have connection for everything.
I know you do.
Don't worry.
Okay,
Can't wait
go
to-
call him over then. I need my
He's here every night.
Is it the DJ?
No, God, no. Are you crazy?
Is he a DJ part-time Botox
No, he's my
filler?
best friend. No. He was a doctor. He is a
You
doctor.
have a lot of
so-
best friends.
He was. What did he do? He's not a doctor anymore.
Can't practice anymore.
He has it at the back of his truck.
Yeah? Do you have hookups for getting our nails done? That's
Yeah,
what
I do
need.
actually. I do.
So,
I don't want
But
to.
I just removed it. I'm like, fuck it.
What should I
I-
ask for your birthday? Mike keeps asking me, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I don't know what to
pool.
say.
A swimming pool.
I told him I want a G-Wagon.
Yeah, there you go.
Get a swimming pool.
No, I like.
Trampoline. Get a trampoline.
Huh?
A what?
Trampoline.
He has a trampoline.
Oh.
She has a trampoline. Don't you?
It's right there.
It's gonna break.
Maybe I should. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I
Yeah.
got a new,
Get me-
I don't
It's
know.
because you have everything. That's what
Oh, yeah.
happened.
I got a new phone. See, now my battery's not going to die all the time.
There
No,
you go.
it still
We
will.
will see. We
So
will
be
see how long
careful.
it's gonna last.
Oh, that's what you can. That's what you asked for. Remember those chargers, Laura? The portable one.
Portable
Holy
charger.
crap.
The problem is I
My
don't charge that,
hair.
so it doesn't matter. Like it's just a charging issue. It's not.
Yeah. So if you have one, then
I want something more expensive than that. You can buy me that. Ernie, buy me
Okay.
that.
All right, done.
no. I thought we were buying you the
Portable
ring,
charging thing.
The ring?
the joint ring.
Oh yeah. It's the ring, and it has a stick, and it has a hand, and it holds your joints, so you can smoke them like this. It's really appropriate for CrossFit TV here.
Oh my God, Mary! If I wash my hair tonight, can you blow dry it?
Yes, come over. I'll fix up your
Blow
hair.
it out.
Yep, I'll do it for you, and I'll give you some curls.
Look at this
Hmm,
curls.
I
I'm
wanna
not
do
going
the
anywhere.
Look at this.
The only thing I can't do is cutting hair. I'm sorry, Ernie.
I don't want a haircut. I'm growing it out. Do my ass. I'm gonna have my
Ooh,
hair
that looks
done.
good.
Yeah, you like long hair.
No, I don't want that long. I just want it almost a little bit longer than this.
The man bun?
No, that's too long.
Oh, come
pull-
on. It's
It's
gonna
so
look so
weird.
good on you.
Oh, a man bun?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
I
it's
don't
gonna
think
look
so.
so good on you.
Oh, I don't know, man. I don't think so.
Have you ever tried it?
No.
Then try
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Isn't this the longest your hair's ever been?
No, my hair was longer when I was like a kid, like grade 7.
Okay, you're not a kid anymore. Remember?
The longest I've had it in, forever.
As an adult.
Like as an adult is what my question was. Sorry, I should have specified.
As
Do you
an
guys
adult-
understand this is gonna go on YouTube?
No, Trish will
Oh.
cuts this part.
Oh, thank
Oh
God.
my goodness! Speaking of good hair,
Why did you
I
take
see
your
your
shirt off?
belly button. Do I see your belly button?
I'm saying this
My
guy's taking his
goodness.
shirt off, and I don't even have my shirt off.
Why did you take your
Come on,
shirt off?
Ernie, your turn.
You're watching Morphle and you're not eating your food.
well,
I'm
I
gonna eat
like
those chicken
Morphle.
nuggets.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm eating them. Lorenzo, I'm coming to eat those nuggets.
I like Mila and Morphle.
You like this show is so annoying, but he loves it.
Oh,
What
I
is
know
that?
all those shows, man.
Look, I'm Morphle. I'm gonna turn into a speedboat.
They change. It's like a red thing, and then he changes into these different.
He morphs.
He changes into these different shapes, or like animals, or like things. So if he wants to morph into a submarine, he'll morph into a submarine.
Want to?
Oh.
Huh?
What was the name of the cartoon that was so creepy? These aliens, there are 3 colors. What was the
Teletubbies.
name of it? Oh my
Teletubbies.
God. That creeped me out every time I watched that shit.
They're not. It's not cartoon. Like the one that goes, and then
Yeah,
they have
what
the
what
thing
was
in the
it?
middle.
There was.
I don't.
there was
I
like-
don't know what they were.
What's the name of it?
Teletubbies. I just said it.
Teletubbies, yeah.
Teletubbies, and then the other gross one was In the Night Garden. That's the one that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, look at that guy's ass.
What? What happened?
Lorenzo, show his
Oh.
ass.
Where's your abs?
Let's
Alright.
compare. Ernie, come on. Lorenzo has it better. I know that.
It's the way he got better hair,
Ooh,
better
look
abs,
at that belly button.
They're so cute.
He's
better
so
eyes,
cute.
better
Oh my
smile.
God. Don't
Just
ever
look-
cut his hair.
He's got green eyes, eh?
Yeah, I know. He's
Huh?
got nice.
Green eyes. He's got mommy's eyes. I was telling Diane, so we just went to my grandfather's house, and you know how he's obsessed with cars. So my grandfather has an underground garage in his house, and he has all of his like, cool cars underneath there. So I forgot that they were there, and I'm like, let's go see the cars.
Yeah.
So it's all like clean land there, so you can be barefoot, like someone
Yeah.
go. So I opened the door, and he was like this. Mom, wow.
I was the same thing.
Because there's like
I would do the same thing.
there's like 4 Ferraris, the Bentleys, the Mercedes, right? So he's just like running from car to car and touching. He's like doesn't know like his head is exploding.
Mine's blown.
I'm telling you, he should ask for
I
one.
had my phone because that was such a precious moment.
That would have been good. Yeah.
No, those cars.
Tell him
Which
to
one
get.
is your favorite?
Tell him to give you one.
The red Ferrari was his favorite.
Yeah. That one's nice.
So funny. Anyways, I'm gonna.
I would have the same reaction.
Yeah,
Me too.
He's got a pretty.
I would be like, oh,
It's very overwhelming. Even for me, I go down there and I'm like, Jesus, like
Oh
this
yeah.
millions of dollars worth of cars. Like,
Cars.
So what
yeah.
does he do with them? He just sits and watch them? Like, does he ever use them?
yeah, he drives different ones every day. The
Oh,
other
he
day,
does drive them. I
like,
thought he was
Hashtag
leaving them.
luxury lifestyle.
snowing,
Rich kid out.
Rich people. I know. Holy shit.
luxurious like Maybach with the thing, the sunroof, and the
Oh,
convertible.
Take a picture next time.
The one he doesn't drive his like Ferraris like much, but the other ones that he likes to drive, like he bought my grandmother for her 80th birthday Bentley, right? So she broke her hip the day.
Where did I go wrong in life?
She broke her hip the day of her birthday, so she
Come
can't
on.
drive it. Poor lady.
Oh my God.
License plate says LDG, right? So when I went to the house one day, I'm like, no, you bought me a Bentley, like thank
Yeah.
you so much, right? Because it's my initials. And he's like, no, that's for Lorenza. That's not for you. I go, okay. She needs me to drive her around, like
Yeah.
Okay, you can say bye to everybody.
Bye, Lorenzo.
Bye, Lorenzo. Oh,
Bye, Lorenzo.
hair.
I know,
Mwah.
he's so cute.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye, children.
Have a good rest of your day, guys.
You
Bye.
too. Thanks, Ernie.
No problem. Take it easy.
You too.